Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. I'm Gerry, God Max here, and we are watching Croatia currently leading Argentina in the World Cup. And we're watching it as we do videos.
Very unprofessional of us.
Well, you could either say unprofessional or very professional, because we're trying to do research as we do videos. We don't stop.
The grind never stops.
You like my rationalization? You like how I do that?
Yeah. Everyone needs a Gerry in their life to assure them everything that they're doing is just okay.
So we're gonna talk now about a player who is nowhere near the World Cup, and he's not too happy about that. However, he's available on a free.
Yep.
Recently came out, made an announcement about it, said, hey, I enjoyed my time at Arsenal, but I'm not going to go. I'm not going to be there anymore. Rumors that we have made an offer to this gentleman, and there's a possibility he may come to us. So,
yep.
Jack Wilshere, what do we think? I've got a series of questions. First off, would he help Everton?
If he wasn't on the injury table, yeah. I think so. I just feel like he's got that kind of I don't know. It's everything that he does he just seems to be a very smooth technical player. He doesn't really seem to be out of his depth in anything he does. The way he kind of transitions from, being in his own half to kind of pushing the ball forward, and we know he can finish and attack off if needs be. So as a player, I most certainly rate him, but I just don't know if it's worth taking the risk, considering how much time he spends off the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be a situation where he would have to play with Sigurdsson or instead of, if we were to get him. It's a strange. I think with someone like him, because his game is different than Sigurdsson's, you'd almost. It's like you would only want to put them together if we need to get a quick goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, or if we wanted to change a look and put someone that's a little bit more sprightly and quick instead of Sigurdsson, because Sigurdsson's not a quick guy, it would give us a different look in the 10 position. If he wanted to play 10, I think if we wanted him as an 8, I'm not sure if he's defensive enough for that. To be honest,
he certainly when he was called up for England, I think that was kind of the role that he tends to play for England, more or less, the kind of deeper holding role. And in comparison to to the likes of Henderson and Dyer, I think he's a kind of player when you watch him, you think he offers you so much more than Henderson and Dyer. Again, it really is a tricky one for me. It's all about the time he spends in the injury room.
Yeah, he's really good in tight space. He's really good in tight space, and he's very composed. Here's a question. Is he too expensive? And I say that knowing full well he's on a free. But I've seen some of the reported wage demands that he's laid out there, and he looks expensive.
Yeah, isn't it rumored around 100 grand a week? Something.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's more than I was expecting. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he doesn't match what we're trying to do now with wages.
I agree.
Yeah.
If
you get a look at his injury record, it's a mile long. It's enormous. It is I think if you sign Wilshere, you want to play him, but you better damn well know you got somebody else there with him.
Yeah.
Who can back him up and play if and when he gets hurt.
Yeah, and I think you said earlier in one of the other videos, we've had that kind of period where we've gone a bit silly with our money. We've kind of been splashing the cash here, there, and everywhere last summer. And I think as we say, with Silva and Brands coming in, we kind of want to be a lot more efficient with how we spend our money and is he worth it? Risk assessment, injury history, I'd say no, not really.
Yeah, I think this Wilshere connection, and I think a lot of people have said this, is coming from the old regime.
Yeah.
I think the offer was made, and I'm pretty certain this is true. I mean, it's not like I'm dropping any revelations here. Pretty certain the offer was made by Big Sam and Steve Walsh, putting it out there because they wanted him.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if our offer is still even out there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to fit the new profile for Bronze and Silva and Everton. It just doesn't seem to match.
Yeah.
Additionally, I don't live in England, but I've heard a lot of people maybe not super impressed with his personality, the way he carries himself. Is that a thing, or am I just reading only the only people who don't really like the guy?
No, I know.
You know?
I know there have been plenty of reports. Simple things like smoke and drink, and I think he's kind of been popped a few times when he's been on party, when he's been on holiday. The most recent thing that kind of come to make the news was his big kind of rant almost about when he didn't make the cut for the World Cup squad. And personally, I haven't got a problem with that. I think if your players are dissatisfied and unhappy with not being chosen for the national team, I think that just shows desire and passion, as far as I'm concerned. So, in terms of his attitude, again, I think with the kind of midfield, you kind of want that kind of pick yourself up, dust yourself down and go again type character, and whether he'd be that, we don't know. Doesn't look like it anyway.
I was a little bit the post about not getting onto the World Cup squad. That wasn't a huge thing for me. However, recently he came out and posted that letter that said he's leaving Arsenal. Then after that, he posted like a highlight video of himself.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like that.
No, I know. It's kind of putting yourself in the shop window, isn't it? And it's kind of
and he doesn't need to.
No, I know.
We know, you know what I mean. We know he's had some good plays. We know he can play. I feel like he should leave that to people like us to post those videos and not have to do it himself. He clearly his self-confidence is low right now, and he's got a chip on his shoulder, which would explain the video posting. Like, hey, remember me? I am good. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm iffy about that. I think, personally, all this, to me, adds up to us not signing him.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair statement to make. I know we're saying, obviously, kind of under the new regime and Everton, there's a certain way we want to spend our money, but I think there's certainly a certain character that we want in our players. And, I just don't think Jack Wilshere fits the profile in that sense.
Yeah. I would agree with that. All right. Well, I guess that's it for our Jack Wilshere video then. Check out Max's stuff on the Toffee Blues website. He's got a piece on there right now from I think it's a couple days old, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a World Cup watch. He talks about Carvalho, talks about Plattenhardt, talks about Lozano. So if you want a little more analysis there, check out Max's article. But just check out the Toffee Blues website in general. There's a lot of World Cup updates and Everton updates on there. You should, a lot of analysis. I think that's it, Max. Thanks so much for coming back from Spain. We appreciate it.
Mate, look, can't wait for the season to start to be hacking them out little reality.
I just can't wait for transfers to be real for us. That'll be nuts,
I know.
I'm not wetting my bed. I'm just excited. Just say it. So, all right. Well, that's it. Max, I'll see you later. Everybody else, see you later too.
See you soon.
Bye.